2013年10月15日午前8時20分頃、私の、地元の出身、フィリピンボホール島に、行われた、襲った地震が、マグニチュード 7.2、地震が発生しました。その間、私が2019年、帰ってきた時、ビデオを作りましたが、その後この、私のビデオも、それを見せます。とりあえずこの、地元のところでやっている、ビデオ、その、新しい教会を建てている、この光の聖母教会ですね。じゃあ皆さん、これからその2年前の、ビデオを見せます。
We
the new update of the reconstruction of Our Lady of Light Parish in my town or my hometown, Loon, Bohol. So I'll give you the video and the presentation of what I have seen during my short tour of the parish. And this is now the progress of the church rebuilding. So we're going to roam around the building and show you the progress of rebuilding the church, rehabilitating the church, Our Lady of Light Parish. You can see this one. See, this is the old style of the church. This is the old building of church. Rebuilding the old Our Lady of Light Parish. So in a few months it will be completed, and we'll try to enter the church in order to see the progress. Okay na? So let's enter. The other side is the Cristo Rey. It was also damaged by the earthquake. So we will now enter the church, and if you can see here, this is the former. It is like an old statue of the building, but actually the stone that was used by the old church is also the stone that is used to rebuild this one. And you see that's very nice. When I was still young, I used to watch the ceiling because of the drawings, the painting. I very much like this. It's a very big church, one of the diocese of Tagbilaran's #1 big church. I think the whole diocese. It's really magnificent and a very huge church. And well, how many months from now? 3 to 4 months, then they will complete this whole church. As I love to celebrate this mass because during this time, 2013, the plan was I will be ordained here as a priest the next year, but then it was damaged by the 2013 earthquake, and it is now restoring. Sculpture, the painter of all these things is now with me, and is responsible for restoration of the statue and the sculpture. this will be the altar, and if I remember correctly, many parishioners will climb and kiss the image of Our Lady of Light. And previously this was uh, the altar boys area here. At the back is the convent, and this one here, this area was my former high school building. This was the former high school building, and I studied here from first year high school up to fourth year, this area. So this is actually before it became a school. This was originally the convent of the parish. It's a really big convent actually. And the restoration is almost like 90% of the structure, the original structure, is they rebuilt. It was amazing engineering. It's like the former 17th century church, and they are now rebuilding the old century church. This was our armory during our high school days. Wow. And this area was a no entry area during our time. We don't know what the reason behind. That's because of this big hole. This one. Actually, it's a tree. But then when you say up there, it's a big hole. That's why it was a no entry area. Just like this. Wow. So there was like a mystery here, actually. And this is also a hole, a very deep hole. So we were not allowed to enter this area during the time. It was closed actually. This was this former Sacred Heart Academy, but actually the original convent of the parish. Wow. So if we look outside, this was our field. So at the back was also our high school building. So if you look at right now, this was the main building, the original Sacred Heart building. Actually, before it became a school, it was the original convent of the Our Lady of Light Parish. So if you see that one, that was our third year building, our third year high school room. And this was the second year. And the first year area was there, but today is nothing. So hopefully this year will be the turnover of the church, and it would be a really big anniversary in celebration of the new Our Lady of Light Parish. We go here. So when we enter here during that time, it was our armory here. So this was our CAT armory, and at the other side here is our library. So today I don't know if they will how they are going to build here, but then previously this was our library. Oh, amazing transformation of our old school into a new convent. So we'll go back there. The second floor of the new convent. This was previously our third year high school room, and wow, I think this will be the new convent of the parish. Well, as I would love to stay here. When I was a third year high school, right beside the St. Joseph's classroom, this is where the, how we call it, the terrace. I think it was the terrace here.